Nepal, the land of Mount Everest, with diverse ethnicity, religion, culture and tradition, yet people living in peace and harmony, a country of unity in diversity. 80% of the country's population lives in the rural areas, and Timal is one of them. Though the place is just 75 kilometers far from the capital Kathmandu, it is one of the remotest areas of the country. In this male-dominated patriarchal society of 30 million people, the lives of women is not same all over the country. The life is totally different in the way the city women are living and how the women of the rural areas are struggling for their everyday's living. Here, the women are the one early to rise and late to eat and sleep. They are the less privileged people in every aspect of living. They are socio-economically and culturally predisposed to various women's health issues, including cervical cancer and its risk factors, which includes early marriage, giving birth to multiple children until they give birth to a son, polygamy, poor hygiene, cigarette smoking, and sexually transmitted infections. Seems like all these ill health has been ignored by these women herself, but the truth is totally different because they are completely unaware of these diseases and the risk factors that they are living with every day. The nearest health center is an hour's distance, and they merely seeks or goes there for healthcare service unless it is too disabling them. Most of them die without seeing a doctor in their whole lifespan, or some of them land up in the hospital at the advanced stage of disease. So it is us to reach them until they can reach us. And this is what I have often heard Dr. Ram, the pioneer of Dhulikhel Hospital. Since I met him 12 years back, I saw him doing the same. He established the Bolde Outreach Center, a subsidiary of Dhulikhel Hospital, where round-the-clock service is available and is offered through resident medical doctor, a paramedic, and the auxiliary midwife. We did a small study among the women living in this village to find out how many of these women knew about cervical cancer, and out of them, how many are prone to develop it. Surprisingly, the finding was there is lack of knowledge on their own reproductive organs and on cervical cancer among these women. And none of them have ever heard of the term Pap test, and most of them have never undergone gynecological checkup. A year after that baseline assessment, in collaboration with NTNU, the cervical cancer prevention program was started in Timal region, thus enhancing the globalization program of NTNU. Management of cervical cancer screening program in each VDC begins with meeting with VDC health force in charge, female community health volunteers, teachers, and headmasters to decide on how, where, and when to conduct the awareness and screening program in their community. And accordingly, verbal invitations are sent through them to rest of the women in the village.
पार्टीहरुको मुख जाँच्ने कार्यक्रम भइरहेछ हैन अनि हैन त यही माथि बोल्दैमै हुन्छ अनि कहिले हुन्छ के हुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ यहाँको स्वयंसेविका दिदी हुनुहुन्छ नि उहाँलाई हामी खबर पठाउँछौं.
In each VDC, multiple educational programs are held.
पाठेघरको मुखको क्यान्सर लागेका महिलामा सुरुमा लक्षणहरू केही देखिदैन.
हेर्नु त यो के जस्तो छ तपाईहरुको
On the day of the screening, our screening sites are 3 to 4 hours drive from Dhulikhel Hospital and further have to walk for half an hour to an hour. The screening sites chosen by the community can be sub-health post, school buildings, or the cooperative houses. Our first job is to set up a mobile clinic over there.
कति वर्ष हुनु पर्यो
34 श्रीमान अस्ति नै
विदेश जानुभएको छ होइन
फागुनमै गएको
बिहे कतिपल्ट गर्नुभयो
3 पल्ट
बिहे
For those who are hesitated to take part in examination, our father counsel once again in a group.
ठिक छ है यस्तै गर्नु है
On the same day, the samples are taken to Dhulikhel Hospital's molecular and the microbiological laboratories.
ओडा ओडामा गएर हैन हरेक महिला दिदीबहिनीहरूलाई भेटेर पाठेघरको मुखको क्यान्सरबारे हजुरले चेक गरेर पाठेघरको क्यान्सर भएको भनेर सुन्नु भएको छ भन्दाखेरि छ भन्ने कमै मात्र भेटेको छौँ हामीले एकदम कम भेटेको छौँ हामीलाई नै पनि ट्रेनिङ दिँदाखेरि नि पाठेघरको क्यान्सरको बारेमा हामीलाई पनि सिकाएको थिएन मलाई पनि यसरी गर्ने भनेर एक दुईजनालाई सिकाइस्यो एक दुईजनासँग सिकाइस्यो अनि यसपछि यसरी गर्नु भनेर चाहिँ उ गरिस्यो भने म यसमा सक्छु गर्न
These women, they are not coming to the clinic and they don't have access to the hospital. Sitting in the clinic and solving on one-on-one basis, it doesn't work for Nepal. Once we finish the screening program in one VDC, the same process begins for the next.